Predynastic period. A typical Nakata 2 jar decorated with gazelles, Predynastic period. In Predynastic and early dynastic times, the Egyptian climate was much less arid than it is today. Large regions of Egypt were covered in treed savanna and traversed by herds of grazing ungulates. Foliage and fauna were far more prolific in all environs, and the Nile region supported large populations of waterfowl. Hunting would have been common for Egyptians, and this was also the period when many animals were first domesticated. By about 5500 BC, small tribes living in the Nile Valley had developed into a series of cultures demonstrating firm control of agriculture and animal husbandry, and identifiable by their pottery and personal items, such as combs, bracelets, and beads. The largest of these early cultures in Upper, Southern, Egypt was the Badarian culture, which probably originated in the Western Desert. It was known for its high-quality ceramics, stone tools, and use of copper. The Badari was followed by the Nakata culture, the Nakata I, Amratian, the Nakata II, Gurza, and Nakata III, Sumanian. These brought several technological improvements. As early as the Nakata I period, Predynastic Egyptians imported obsidian from Ethiopia, used to shape blades and other objects from flakes. Mutual trade with the Levant was established during Nakata II, circa 3600 to 3350 BC. This period was also the beginning of trade with Mesopotamia, which continued into the early dynastic period and beyond. Over about 1,000 years, the Nakata culture developed from a few small farming communities into a powerful civilization whose leaders were in complete control of the people and resources of the Nile Valley. Establishing a power center at Nekhen, in Greek, Hierakonpolis, and later at Abydos, Nakata III leaders expanded their control of Egypt northwards along the Nile. They also traded with Nubia to the south, the oases of the Western Desert to the west, and the cultures of the Eastern Mediterranean and Near East to the east. The Nakata culture manufactured a diverse selection of material goods, reflective of the increasing power and wealth of the elite, as well as societal personal use items, which included combs, small statuary, painted pottery, high-quality decorative stone vases, cosmetic palettes, and jewelry made of gold, lapis, and ivory. They also developed a ceramic glaze known as faience, which was used well into the Roman period to decorate cups, amulets, and figurines. During the last Predynastic phase, the Nakata culture began using written symbols that eventually were developed into a full system of hieroglyphs for writing the ancient Egyptian language.